improving. They haven't picked up a single CT round over on Dust 2. Now starting on the CT side of Train. Our third of the grand finals. Sponge, the loud Australian. Me, the flamboyant Brit. Pistols are out. P250s again, as Chad highlights. It's good for duking it out with the USPs. So for roles like that, you can see Shiro on Ivy. It is the perfect weapon for the job.
Yeah, slow stuff here. Who would have thought?
Your bump mine master, Rushley. Just had a nice tutorial from him. I actually had that one in person. Trying to teach me the boys double.
I think the way you learned how to explain that was me asking questions, but either way, it's going to just be some posturing across the map here as the USPs ring out against the territory that Gambit are trying to take for free, seeing where the resistance is. Now, as you spread out into this default, you can work out the CT-sided setup, and Yakinda, he's going to force them away from box holes as well. So far, Nafany knows contact Ivy, contact box holes, and if they go down into Pop Dog, well, they're going to have a rough time with Kick It down there in that CZ75. 12 bullets of pain are going to be ringing out of that one very quickly, and James there to mop up any of the mess. Smoke, flash, and a Molotov remaining. And on the CT side, we've got 2 smokes and a kit, but it is back over towards B. And Yakinda is still standing and fighting. Yet to be overwhelmed, will drop back. He doesn't have a rotator close here, Alex. This could get dicey for Yakinda.
Fake the drop off so he can catch Hobbit sleeping, but not today. Hobbit rounds that corner and pops that head. They're into the site. CT's onto the retake. Shiro's just deciding where he fancies his plant. This is an angle for Nafany. Should catch Jame off guard. Okay, now a double peek. He's trying to isolate into 2 individual duels, but stacked up against them. Nafany's even got a Molotov for the defuse.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're going to get close to the bomb right now. VP need to start making a bit of a move. They need to win a fight. There's one. Okay.
Kicker would need a clean one. On the second, he looked away, assumed he'd done the necessary damage. And just stacked up against Sanji. He has to accept his fate here. He actually gets the reload. Manages to take it.
You see Kick It on the jiggle towards that low ramp. He's going to hear a lot coming. Smoke gets dropped. They're pushing through.
Oh, over the grey screen. They pre-fire him off. Great work again, suppressing that. Hobbit had such an advantage if he played next to that smoke, but they just knock him off.
Yeah, ref's throwing the towel in. This one's going to be a save immediately. 1 kill is all it takes. Normally a player at the top here waiting, and they're actually totem dropping. The timing is great for Sanji.
So good for Sanji. The fact that he's going to come up from above, they just have to keep them busy, and Yakinda doesn't even need the help. Weapons to be recovered. A smoke on main. If Intus goes down, this is a disaster. Gambit have lost all of their resources. Yakinda just pops off for a triple. Axel's lingering in the smoke. Yakinda walks straight through it.
Of course he does.
There's no way Axel's expecting this. The same man that killed him from Pop is now directly behind him. Sandwich could punish. Great shot. Axel adjusts into Sanji as well, but he's not ready for Yakinda. On for an ace now. 4 frags. Shiro on Pop as well. He's doing it all. Heavy lifting. Also, we know it was Clip. Now planting. They won't be able to knock him off, but contesting from either side of the bomb train. This gets so difficult for Shiro. Look at his head on a swivel.
Looking for some main control right now. As soon as he calls this clear, they might be able to rotate another over, but it might be too late.
Oh, James didn't pull the trigger. Confirms it down the ramp. Their backs are turned. They're not ready for that. Big punish from Kicker, looking for more. Nafany down as well. Sends them packing. Shiro does hit the no-scope to get back into the site. He needed to hit some consecutive shots, though. Nade's not going to find him. It will land on Axile. And with 20 seconds, he does have to take some initiative, trying to get it back up the ramp. He catches Hobbit, trying to sell it. They're going back to B with 14 seconds, heading for upper. Hobbit pops off. Long range, needs another, and he finds it as well. They can plant, turning this round entirely on its head. Defying all the odds, Yakinda demanded to clutch again. They're so low.
But landed into the bomb site.
And Yakinda
he's so ready for this.
Procedurally clearing. Oh, Nafany makes it look easy. Caught out by Yakinda, but now it's Buster's turn. No one holding that Ivy, and he's managed to find the gap. These CIS squads just have such a fantastic read of the game when you are not only cognizant of what your team is doing, but what your opponents have to react to. That's when these gaps are found. Buster just looks like a sitting duck.
Yeah, they have to save as well. I know the bomb hasn't gone down, and we're yet to see too much space taken, but Nafany's about to be in CT spawn. Oh my God, Nafany, how does he get another? It looks like he's always looking in the wrong place, and he's just pulling off these shots. 2 huge kills right to have some impact. Immediate shot straight on out. They're going straight towards B, just down low ramp.
Assuming Jane won't be there, but Kickert and Buster are. And they've filled the feed with only the sidearms. Awkward now, alarm bells ring, Gambit pivot, Axile swings out pop.
Game's
That's
coming.
a crucial frag, he might have to weather the flames just to stand his ground. Oh no, caught out, this is surely the end. Nice double dink from Sanji. And Inters is low. With an AK recovered for an unarmored Buster, there's ways that this one can be taken away from Gambit. Bomb now planted. Axile already with 2 frags to his name, Sanji late from main. Kick it, pop, Buster backtracks, they are completely fenced in. But with these kind of weapons, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Every second that ticks, though, favors the tease. Axile's just bailing Gambit out of trouble. He's found all of the frags so far. He has fallen now, and it's down to Inters. Low.
Surely no time.
No time at all. You can't play with him. You can't fake it. You got 10 seconds. You just might want to keep hold of what you can. Inters plays it. And it looks like Buster does get away with a treat for Jame at least.
That's 2 massive rounds that Gambit have been bailed out by their individuals. Explosion.
Okay. Okay, nades are set for success.
Yeah,
out comes Nafany. He's hunting. Yakinda's going to have his head on a swivel. The flank is coming. It's imminent. He's burning. Inters gets him. With just the bottle of flame, there's more as well in the feed for Gambit.
That is masterful work from Gambit. I cannot talk about the level of Counter-Strike they just played there. They know Yakinda loves to play forward, and they've isolated him.
Entirely. James made a round out of it, though. Takes down Axile on his walkout main.
Look at how much pressure there is on Yard. They've lost all forward positioning. Still over a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, Kick It, known for his flanks. It's about finding the right timing on it. You can see Shiro is paranoid and cognizant that it's a threat, and that looks like his after-plant responsibility as well. So Kick It going to drop into Shiro. A quick flick, a no-scope, all on the cards.
Are they even going to consider going for this?
Oh, don't ruin my fun, Chad. Maybe not anymore. Jame onto Nafany, still up for debate.
I think it has to go now if they want to move in.
Shiro's not looking anymore. Back away as the Molotov lands. It's more information than anything. They're a tight line he's holding.
Picky poison here.
Yeah. They're going to run boost. Jame, how quick's the flick?
Oh!
Fast enough. Hobbit, despite the elevation, does eat lead.
It's a good opening right now for VP. They need to stabilize on this. It has all been through Yakinda that 1 round. This time, a free opening.
Yeah, get your eyes on the extremities. See where these T's are trying to find their way back in. Sanji stands and delivers. Turns the flash, takes an AK for his trouble. Shiro's going to not go for it, is he?
Thought about it.
Yeah, felt like it was considering it. Seen Orpers jumping into entry frags as of late, thanks, Jame.
This position from Axial, if he doesn't peek, never mind.
Yeah, okay, wow. VP have managed to convert off the back of that. Don't forget the
flash from deep, but it looks like B.
And it's only Jame. Everyone is so far away. He's done well to get the first. Is the util gonna deter them? He's holding them at bay. Might even find another. Sanji has caught it, but up the catwalk goes Inters. If he can find Jame, there's room to play. Wasn't ready. First for Inters in this one. The incendiary's good, trying to buy time for the bomb to come in. Shiro planting. Oh no! Kick It overextends, and it becomes an all too favorable. It's 2 versus 4, turned 2v3. Yakinda makes it all onto Inters, and he's hitting his shots. He's hit another. Yakinda's gone. So low, though. Doesn't have the margin for error. Buster, just a single bullet. And VP will pass the...
They're really heading towards B here. Lots of B focus.
Okay, for getting a bit of a deja vu. Something has changed within this matrix. And they call it off. Shiro, as you said, Chad's school of Counter-Strike. Let that AWP work, especially the AK wielded by Nafany, heading towards upper. Kick It's holding it. And the element of surprise, yeah, that actually enables the frag. Nafany onto just the 1.
They've got space, they're pushing up already. A player at oil train weaseling into the back lines.
Yeah, and those CTs rotating in. What are you supposed to do? Yakinda's checking. Oh, wow, the precision out of Nafany these last 2 rounds. Seems like it's enough. The CT's getting picked apart out here. James been lingering around this site for forever, but he does see the hand, doesn't know he's low. Does manage to find at least the smoke onto the bomb, but the swing from upper, it's coming. Axile's on lower. Time is of the essence, James. Trying to find just 1 frag to make it doable. He won't get back onto the bomb. This time he catches a nade. That's enough for him to cancel. James, same angle.
Oh, he's baited into it.
Result, baited in by Hobbit. Nafany continues. unfavorable at the most.
There's 3 of them.
They're so loud.
Oh, this flash is perfect.
And Axel from the backtracks emerges. Now Yakinda's got so many targets. He's trying to find a safe haven, trying to make it difficult. They have to work for this frag. They have to work for it, and they have. Sweat on the brow, but frags in the feed. Bombs down, Buster's miles away.
Every trick in the book, right?
They've been hanging out in that house together, developing, you know, a much firmer understanding of how they want to play their game at the highest level.
Oh, the tag as well. James copped that one through the wall.
Yeah, I don't know if James is going to catch one in revenge, though. There is someone committed to main. The Flames making things a bit hot. They've isolated him, but Inters just digs himself out of trouble. Traded. Big stuff from Jane. Crucial.
They know that the rotate is far away from B, and Hobbit's accelerating.
Oh, he is. He wants to punish again. Kickett's got a perfect angle.
What a shot.
Hobbit again with the 1 HP, though. Some cruel twist of fate.
You can't keep saving, VP. Eventually, you need some of these rounds. 9-3. When are they going to put it in?
What do you say if you kick it? Yeah, dinked. B's open. You're staring at 10 T rounds on train.
They're still trapped. Axial is coming through Ivy. They've already lost the round. They're going to lose everything.
Oh, yeah, they are. Sanji was loud. Charges into him. Ahead of it.
Doing it safely as well.
He's walking up on them. This could be the element of surprise they need. Great find. Wasn't ready for the trade. And now James not in a position to punish this. He's jumping. Oh, the movement! It was so hard to hit that shot, and Jamie often hits it. But strafing onto the spool has given Nafany more room to move, and he does a lot with a little here, does Nafany. Oh, what a shot from James. These evasive maneuvers just to get onto the site, and yeah, the back's a turn. Nafany nearly lines up the multi-kill, but the round is secured.
Look how low Shiro and Inters are. It's wild right now. This is the CT side of train. They get the kill, they get the ult. You get away with
This is something.
Oh,
and Hobbit's just not done. He finds Kickett again. He's been having a nightmare on that ramp. They called for Yakinda. I mean, he's typically holding main. Look where they're coming out. Yakinda is inner. Head towards his old position. It's wide open. Up all off. Oh, Inters. Not going down at all. Sanji's missed his shots. Gets really uncomfortable now. Inters can just hunt him. He's just bloodlusting and whoop, works it out eventually. Interesting.
couple of whoopsies, but
Yeah.
still looking very
I
good.
think he's just flustered. He's so highly strung. Buster's caught one.
Look where his teammates are. All over towards Pop. Ready to go B. Enough utility for it. Get Shiro down low ram. He can control the rotation. Take your Kinder out of the picture. Bomb goes down and you're great. But that smoke might change everything.
Perfect flash. Doesn't quite catch the first on Axile. Oh, but jumping up. Axile just holds his nerve and holds the line. They're not in a rush to plant. Want to make sure they get across safely. In fact, a safe throw, probably the best option. James is still in play. Buster walks up oil. They don't have as much space as they normally do. And of course, with the last round being played, they will give it everything she's got.
Gonna see the bomb here.
He's a second, and he's found it as well. Buster, there's some impact.
Look at the nades though on Shiro. He has everything.
If he finds Jay, oh, okay. He wanted to get that one-on-one. Good aim. A joy to watch on the T side. Virtus.pro though, with the odds stacked against them, are looking to change our minds. And Shiro's done the opposite. He's actually deleted Buster's mind. It's gone. Splattered all across the brown halls.
He hasn't needed to have impact until this moment, and James clawed one back. Okay.
Why doesn't my Glock work like that? That's winning the duel against USPs. Yeah, running back for the bomb, perhaps. It is way back at spawn. You'll never guess whose job that is.
Sanji, get on out there, mate. So smokes are dropping towards yard. One back of 6. One towards connector. Look at Yakinda.
Yeah, I like it. He's so far ahead. The angle from Inters does enable him to tag him up. Finished off and zips up the body bag is Axile. Into the site though, waiting for his opportunity, and oh, Hobbit actually took down his teammate. Jane was walked up cat. Now he's really not got much more than a plant. What can you say about this one? Oh. Shiro, bookend frags of this round. He opened it up and it looks like he's closed it down. It is only Kickett.
What are you meant to do? He has the P250, but really?
Yeah, I mean, one tap Shiro would have been a start. Axile's actually tucked in a more supportive element here. And just as he goes looking, okay, Yakinda gets tagged up to 40. That might cost him into Axile, and it does. Tagged up
1
to
HP.
1 HP again, Axile's favorite number. It's a crucial frag from Jame. They're out main. Oh, and they were past tense, forced by Inters and Hobbit. It's only Sanji now, and he's just getting a barrage of bullets through the smoke. He doesn't get a moment. Blood here. He was previously found Anthony on the extension. And he finds it again.
Systematic on that, isn't he? Getting those jiggles in perfectly. And now they're taking Ivy space, so Sanji knows the left is clear. Sound cues are made.
This is pressure on the sandwich player now. If he steps a toe out of line, he's screwed, sandwiched in appropriately, I suppose. Hobbit is rotating in as well. Sanji's already in position to punish this.
They think it's clear because that molly was misthrown. I think they think sandwich is... Oh, never mind.
Absolutely perfect. Hobbit's made it a slightly more realistic goal to stay competitive here because the bomb's not on the site. Hobbit is. You have to get through him. He's playing a very passive line. I say that as he peeks out for another. Hobbit is a man possessed.
Oh,
What
Hobbit!
is going on? Don't say Mordor. Don't say Mordor. Okay, 2-on-2, 2-on-1. There it is. Nafany makes it 15. Gambit.
On the default.
Ooh, he actually wants more.
He's got through as well.
Buster should have him, but Hobbit's just not going down. Some quick reactions from him. I think Inters does spot out the boost on Ivy.
This is inspired stuff from
Distinct
Hobbit.
advantage, yeah. Smokes it, advances. That's big. Shiro, however, does stem the bleed. And now, advancing on that smoke, he's continuing to keep the entire pot play from VP under wraps. You just don't know what Hobbit's up to next. Shiro duking it out. Nafany has to contend with none other than the main monster. And he's gone down this time.
The bomb.
Hobbit finding another 25. The dude is rushing, speed running through this half. It's over. It's definitely over now. 16-4. Even quicker dispatching